Gotta give it up to ATLA right here. She pretty much just went from 0 to 100 with these politicians, and it's sad to say, but that's the only real way they're gonna get anything done. Either that or just run away. You know what I'm saying? But they wanna, like I said, they're just being nice. They wanna leave with a good excuse, and them getting poisoned was their excuse. And then, of course, Atla here, she tried. She really did try. She gave a really good speech. But yeah, you're not gonna convince these, politics or these royals through words. Never. These people are the most selfish, self-centered, you know, immoral people that you're ever gonna meet. Now, of course, the bad apples will always stick out like a sore thumb. And all the good people, they will just be pushed aside and be bullied into submission. That's why politics, or, more specifically here in the Shield Hero anime, their royalty. Everything just based on royalty. The tiers of royalty and the four great species or beasts, whatever you call them. Demi-humans, right? They call them demi-humans. But yeah, so finally, I feel like, bro, the past 2-3 episodes been nothing but politics. It's just been extremely suffocating to watch, and to endure. And it's not even interesting politics. You know what I'm saying? If it was more about war, battles, tactical things, it'd be more interesting. But no, here it just felt like a Groundhog Day. I don't know if you guys seen that movie. It's pretty much the same thing over and over and over again with repetitive and nothing interesting happening. Even the poisoning part was just like really cringy, and I'm thinking like, bro, like, can we just get out of this demi-human or animal kingdom already, bro? Like, it's just sad to see when Atla is the one with the biggest cojones. She's the only one with the actual balls, speaking up, saying a very good speech, and then just going right to the violence. Because, bro, that's exactly what she's gonna do with these guys in this anime. I would never condone it in real life. Obviously you have to be really tactical about it. But here, bro, this is like the road's about to come to an end. You don't got time to be beating around the bush, trying to play patty cake, trying to, negotiate with these guys. You don't got time for this. The road, the people's lives are on the line. And it's just really frustrating to see Naofumi just be taking a back seat to all this. Like, even he's feeling it. He's like, damn, we should just be getting out of here. But no, they're still there. And they're having this duel. And there's some funny parts where if they lose the duel, he has to marry this Minotauro looking animal. I don't know, bro. If they lose, bro, that'd be funny as hell. Because I really want to see this. But of course, we gotta progress the story. You know what I'm saying? We gotta move on. And they're obviously not gonna get married. It'd be funny, but the plot armor's there, progression. So, bro, I feel like this could have been done in 5 minutes. I've said this in another video. This could have been all taken care of in 5 minutes if Naofumi just put his foot down and was like, guys, the role is on the line. I got shit to do. I don't give two shits about your politics. I don't give two shits about, your royal bloodline and all this bullshit. I don't care. I'm leaving. Peace. He could probably find way more loyalty within the citizens of that country than find it there in the royal courtyard or whatever. All this kingship bullshit. He doesn't need any of this. He could have just gone outside and be like, look, I need a ship. And I'm pretty sure, at least, even if it was 50-50 divided, there are going to be people who are going to stick their neck out for him, find him a ship, and get him to where he needs to be. I think Naofumi is just a little too scared. Like I said, we need season 1 Naofumi back. Where he had all the rage, he had the revenge, he had all this. He was by himself. He knows how it is when you go into survival mode, when you really can't trust anyone. But now that he has all these people he can trust, he's actually got like pretty much a family. Like Van Diesel, from Fast and the Furious, he's got family, and you only need two or three good family members, and you guys can get anything done. But he has, and his group isn't just normies; they're actually really skillful, like ATLA. You know what I'm saying? Philo. They're pretty much like sacred beasts. You know what I'm saying? They're extremely powerful. He should put a little bit more trust in them. And just on the first day when they got there, it should have just been a done deal. But now, no, we have to deal with all this, all noise, all this bullshit. Well, of course, I am going to enjoy the fight between ATLA and this other guy, and then watching her brother. Because we really haven't seen them in combat. We really don't know their powers. We've seen them in training, but that's about it. We really haven't seen actual combat from them. Well, at least if we have, bro, I don't remember jack shit. It's been a minute since anything's really happened from the last season. I don't know about you guys, but it just that's how it feels. There really hasn't been anything going on. Bro, this season is just turning out to be a slow burn. And I'm just ready to move on from this fucking arc or something. I don't know, bro. I am so done. I am extremely done with all this babble and noise.